Real quick intro to the video that we're about to do. We're doing a recap of the first 2 days of this discovery arc that's been blah. But I gotta say a big thank you to everybody who supports the channel, especially over the past 2 or 3 weeks where my mental health has been bad. You know, my dad dying, everything on in 2020, car wreck. Heck, today, the second car we have won't start. Don't know why. Probably battery and alternator dead. But whatever the reasons that are going on in my life, I just want to say thank you to all those that support. I created a brand new credit scene for all those who support on PayPal and the join button here in YouTube. Thank you so much for that, y'all. I love y'all. Appreciate you so much. Y'all are the reason I can keep going and support my family. So let's get into the video. Yes, energy. Yeah. Fancy intro music. Yeah. Woo! Hey there, Star Trek Fleet Command fans. Welcome back to another episode here where we're going to talk about the best and the worst of the first couple days of the Discovery, arc number 2. And honestly, I got to hit this point first. Honestly, if I'm being real to you, there's a lot of good in this. In fact, I would actually agree with UltimateDJz in his video he did earlier today. I'm pulling a little bit out from that video, so I'll put it down below. Honestly, in terms of listening to the customers for a singular arc, they probably have listened to more this go around than any other, which is a good thing. Like, that's a thumbs up. But the reason we stay so frustrated is it's the same problems over and over and over again. Like, they're never getting fixed. It's the continual lag in every system. And heck, they spread it out to more systems. They deviate. Don't believe me? It's in the notes. And here's the thing I was talking about with DJ is, one of the good and bad things of today and yesterday is that they changed so much that you're sitting there confused on how things work. But if you actually look at the Discovery Part 2 and the Battle Pass changes, they actually go over so much that they've improved. Like, for example, there was a misconception that came out the day of that the Battle Pass for Arc 2 was less than Arc 1. Well, it's actually not. It's actually a little bit more. However, the requirements and the daily mini events have changed. That's something DJ noted. But if you read here, it'll tell you, look, you only have to do 19 days to get the 24 completion. The fact that they actually told you how many days you need to hit to finish it, because, I mean, look, I missed first day on my small account, and here's why. Let's pull up my other account here. I'm just going to slide it. Look at that amazing transition. The Separatist Hunt event. I know I'm going a little bit everywhere, but we're going to condense into a singular thought, I promise you. 3.67 million points today, and I'm actually going to be able to complete that. However, on day 1, as a level 26, I had to get over 28 million points. My best ship is a Vocalist at a little under 400,000. I have a Vidar, but it's not that high yet. That was just undoable. Like, it wasn't realistic to complete. And I tried. After about an hour, I got the first milestone and a half, and I was like, screw it, I'm done. I went to my main account, I used my Enterprise, bashed on Separatist bosses, and finished that one in literally 5 minutes. So an issue that we came to, and I come to, is we keep falling on some of the same pitfalls, and that's the issue, because honestly, in terms of the content being released, they listen to a lot of things. And like, I want to give them credit, but then I keep falling back on, well, it's not the first time we've done a Separatist event, so why, like, because I know a point that when I had my conversation with DJ, he was like, well, it's their first time doing this with Battle Pass. Well, that shouldn't matter. The only thing you're doing with the Battle Pass is adding this right here. These battle points is all you're doing. You're just changing the rewards. The levels and how it took for players to achieve has been there forever. Remember that video I made that's actually gotten a little bit of views this week about easy ways for players to score against Separatist bosses if you can't kill them using burning? That trick still works. They know it's there. They know what players need to do to complete these, or they should know what players need to do to complete these events. And yet they come out with day 1, well, you can't actually complete the event if you're, you know, level 26 like me and had to get so many points or whatever. And I love that they fixed it. This is, yes, good, fixed, yay. But it should never happen in the first place. And that's where the frustration continues to build, is we're seeing so many of the same things. Point 2 of example, same things. I actually like the new event structure. It's a lot to go over, but the whole burst events, which were a abysmal monstrosity, the worst thing ever. Not worst thing ever. I mean, it is 2020, but it was the 2020 of Star Trek Fleet Command. It was terrible. And they did some improvement on burst events or flash events. Cool. But what did we run into today? As soon as they came out, lag in the systems. Lag. Even though we've gone through this before, and they even attempted to fix that. They attempted to roll out the event in certain times in the US versus certain times in the EU, top of the hour versus bottom of the hour, so that their servers would take less strain. And I applaud them for the idea, but it didn't work. There was still lag everywhere. People timing out, causing frustration. So I'm coming at it from this like it's so hard, and I honestly believe we need to appreciate the good here when so much of the bad is repeating. It's like a continual cycle of and I can compare it to other games. And I'm not just going to use Eve Echoes as an example. Let's use AFK Arena, which is a massive online game. Well, let's use Guns of Glory, which I've been playing recently. There's other ones. What's that most recent one I just started this past week that's already gone through 2 updates, including going through an entire new patch, adding new content to the game called Battle Legion. Yeah, Battle Legion is this new one that I've downloaded. And I'm not saying you need to download it, I'm just playing it. I go through all these different mobile games that I play, and none of them have the same, obviously I can't speak on Battle Legion because I've only had it a week, but still, smooth rollout. Name the last big content patch like this that had a smooth rollout. Go ahead, I'll wait. And even if you can't name one, name 5 of the last patches. And that's like on one hand, I'm praising Scopely. I do like the listening. I do like the fact that we don't have these stupid 15-minute burst events, and there's even PvP here. Have you looked at some of these events? Have you looked at them? There's some good events coming. Look at the Discovery Part 2 events down here. Let's see, Psy versus the Flash events. They're dated. We know what's coming. We actually have a roadmap. Things that I begged for years are actually in the game now, like a roadmap. Look at a chance to shine. Score by dealing hull damage to any hostile. Cool. Like that. Extra points for using lower shipyard level ships. Wait, what? Did I read that right? Yes, you did. You're literally getting a bonus for being weaker. That's awesome. Hey, cool. Awesome. So the fact of listening is happening. It's just, please, can we stop with the lag? Buy buy more bandwidth, whatever you got to do, wherever your servers are. There are plenty of games with more people than you. Completely smooth rollouts, completely smooth events with ultra times going on. And just to give an example, there are some games that will, initiate a time dilation, where essentially they slow down real time to allow the server to acclimate to what's going on. Whatever you got to do, I don't care. I actually don't like that idea for this game, but I'm just saying that there's things to do, because this ended with headache. And the cool thing about this Alliance board, you see our Alliance ranked 4th, shout out the Obsidian Order on server 20. You actually did not even have to do the uncommons. You could just do anomaly hostiles, which you see right here. You could do the anomaly armadas. Some people do armadas, some people don't. Or just critical systems. Really, not a big deal. Cool, I'm happy with that. It was doable. It lasted several hours. There's a short break, and then it'll go for several hours again. But if lag continues to be a problem in those systems, then nobody's going to participate. On my server, only 50 alliances participated here. Server 20 is more active than that. I'm not saying we're 200 alliance active, but server 20 is a very active server. And I expect to see more than 50. I expect to see that number higher. So the things that are wrong, and this is what's so frustrating about Star Trek Fleet Command, the things that are wrong are the same things that are always wrong. But the things that are good should not, I hate that we're overlooking the good because the bad keeps happening. That's so frustrating as a player. The product is obviously getting better in so many ways, and then you cover it with the same. How can I describe it? Take your favorite cereal. It's great cereal. Now, take Cheerios. Not my favorite cereal. But let's say we're starting with Cheerios. Meh. Okay, blah, whatever. It's cereal. And then pour rotten milk in it. It's nasty, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty gross. Now take your favorite cereal. Fruity Pebbles for me. Take Fruity Pebbles. It's amazing cereal. Like, I could just eat it by the handful like it's crack. Now, pour rotten milk in it. Is it still the best cereal? No. That's the big issue here. Like, if we could fix these little issues, it'd be so much easier. It'd be so much smoother. And shout out real quick, you know, Snakeeyes he showed Battle Pass 1 versus Battle Pass 2, where you're actually making more rewards in Battle Pass 2. And to be completely honest, I don't mind even if I make less, because one of my biggest complaints the past couple months with these arcs have been, and you've heard me, the amount of time it forces me to spend in the game. Well, they backed up on that. They listened. You guys know I will call out Scopely for every bad thing they do. Video coming about price packs. Like the structure of how their pricing works. And I hate that. But man, there's a lot of good that came in that was completely rotten milk poured in it. Rotten milk. So hopefully, as the next couple days go along, they fix those stability issues again. Also, real quick, half the bug fixes that were listed as bug fixes seem to still be happening for some people. So we'll look into that for all you guys. As always, I want to know what you think. Any feedback you give, I will pass along. Just because we're not on the best of terms does not mean I don't still love them and they don't still read comments and watch videos, because they do. Just like to check out DJ and No One and even look at even the Emergen guy who still makes videos. Yeah, Emergen's still around. What? We are all here for you in the gaming community because we love y'all and we love this game. Live long and prosper. Stay safe out there, Space Cowboys. We'll catch you in the next one. And remember, really do love you. Check out, by the way, just roll it. Check it. An even better outro than the intro. Yeah!